What's up, YouTube? Novodollar Investment here again with another update. This is Saturday, the 26th of April. Um, so I just figured I'll jump on and give you all a breakdown of how the portfolio performed this week. Remember, I'm building a long-term wealth with simple ETFs and a couple of high growth names. So let's dive into the numbers. So for the week this week we're up 5%, and that's $1,399 in return market gain. No dividends this week, but the portfolio is up from 18,197 last week. So market didn't perform too bad this week. Very encouraging. Looks like a lot of the stuff that's been driving or causing the markets to be volatile has calmed a little bit, and so the market is back to moving naturally as opposed to being predominantly news driven. So that's a positive. That's all we can ask for. So let's look at the month. So for the month, we're down actually 4% for the month, but we're up in we've collected $262 in dividends, and 73 in loss, and we're down over $700 for the last 3 months. It gets even worse, down 12%, and then as you can see, uh, down 2,000 and change in market gain. However, collected 700 and change in dividends. And then there you can see the similar year-to-date numbers. Year-to-date, you see we're down 7% there. And then for the entire year, we're actually up 7%, and most of it is predominantly dividends. So let's go down and look at the actual numbers of each asset. So here's a breakdown. So as you can see, the target is 30% on QQQM, and then you see we're actually pretty much at that target. At VU, it's the same 30%. We're not too far off. VB 15%, 10% VWO, 5% of our portfolio is in NVDA, 5% in TSM, and 5% in this Bitcoin ETF. And as you can see, for this week, our top performer was NVIDIA, up a whopping 9% for the week in the portfolio, followed by Bitcoin. And then our lowest performer this week is the emerging markets Vanguard ETF. There, as you can see, only up 3% compared to the rest of the holdings within the portfolio. So I'm sticking to major ETFs and letting compounding do the work. M1 Finance makes it easy, right? Makes it super easy to auto invest, dividend invest automatically, no drama. So I don't plan on pulling any money out of this account. I'm just gonna let it come compound. All dividends is being how I have it set up is I have it set up to where all dividends gets reinvested into the asset that paid it, right? So instead of having just cash in the account and then having the account rebalance automatically by having M1 deposit the funds um, into assets based on the allocations here, it's just going to reinvest directly back into whatever paid it out. So if the dividends came from VU, then it goes right back into VU. Same thing for QQQM and so on. You get the point. Um, hey, so that's just a quick short video. Just wanted to jump on and give you all an update. Uh, like I said, we're down overall, but it looks promising going forward. And I like the scaled down version of this portfolio as opposed to having too many assets within the portfolio dragging it down. And the nice thing about these holdings as well is the fact that it's tax efficient. So um, rather than having those the previous yield max high yield ETFs, which was really a big part of the reason why we were even up this past year because of the dividends collected. Instead of having those and getting the return on your own investment, I'm relying more on growth and going that route. So If you like simple investing and trading updates as well, subscribe to the channel. Let's grow together. See you in the next one. Peace.